Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for the review of the Trofeo TIM 2015, the last tournament, the last friendly matches before the actual competitive games start next week, of course, starting off with Perugia on Monday in the Coppa Italia. But let's talk about the tournament. Of course, Milan playing against Inter and Sassuolo, matches that lasted 45 minutes each. And let's start off with the first match, Milan against Inter, where Milan went on to win another derby in this preseason, this time 2-1, with goals coming in from Bertolacci and Bacca. Bacca, of course, wonderful player, probably the most entertaining player of the entire tournament, and he also won the Best Player award of the Trofeo TIM. Just incredible player. I think Milan were really lacking a player like him in so many years, and once again today I saw a spark from Bacca that he could definitely do very good things for Milan this season round. Of course, what he needs really is the support from the midfield, and I think Milan played an absolutely crazy game in the first one against Inter. I think the whole team in general did quite well, at least for the first 30 minutes. From the 30th minute onwards until the 45th, Inter kind of like started picking up the pace, got a goal themselves with Brozovic, but other than that, Milan played a very good game against Inter. Of course, another result in the derby is what you need for confidence. We also saw the introduction of Romagnoli coming in for Honda at a certain point during that first game, and really put his mark into the game from the get-go with that goal line clearance that many Milan fans, including me, were getting really excited about. And really, I think he showed some good things. Of course, it's only his first day as a Milan player, pretty much. Of course, he has to be performing his medicals, but it's the first few days that he's still gelling with the team. So it's going to take time for him to become a solid player for Milan, in my opinion. But already, he showed very good signs today. Bertolacci himself, as I said before, got himself the goal, which was very much needed as well, because up to today we didn't really see much from Bertolacci in these preseason matches, and many people were criticizing him, including me. So it's good that he finally got on the score sheet. I think very positive for his confidence as well. And once again, the cross came from Bacca, so very good tournament for Bacca overall. Getting a goal and an assist there. Luis Adriano showed some very positive things as well in that first game. So good to see that Milan was gelling, especially against a tough team on paper like Inter. The midfield was composed of De Jong, Bertolacci, and Bonaventura. Pretty decent, pretty solid, and I think it got the job done quite well. In the second match, we played against Sassuolo. We started off quite good, actually, creating some good chances. But this was more of Milan's B team that was actually playing. We saw the midfield made of Montolivo, Poli, and Jose Mauri, which was later replaced by Nocerino. And once again, you can see the quality of midfield lacking when these type of players play. Really slow, boring. Montolivo once again walking like I don't understand what's wrong with him, and it keeps repeating on and on. I keep giving these players chances from the start of the preseason. I could understand the very first games where maybe they're still a bit in vacation mode, but these are the last friendly matches where you got to show something to the coach. You got to give that message that you're fighting hard for the team. And once again, this midfield has no quality, and I'm talking about the second match against Sassuolo. Once again, Nocerino, Montolivo, and Poli. No quality, and it's more of a midfield that's there to reinforce. What I mean by that is more of a physical midfield, more of a not one that's creative enough. And once again, we saw the lack of support for the strikers up front, which were Matri and Cerci. Even though they got some decent chances themselves, they never really got the real opportunity, the real ball movement that we saw from the first game. So I think Mihajlovic has his ideas quite clear. I understand these players need to play, especially in these preseason matches, even though they won't feature in real matches, in real official matches. But my message is play the players that will make the difference, like we saw in the first game. These players like Nocerino, Montolivo, they just can't start games. And my brother actually made a good point when we were watching the game. He said the second team, the one that played against Sassuolo, reminds him very much of the team that we saw all around last season. Long balls, can't hold possession, bad ball movement all around. And that is exactly what we saw from Milan against Sassuolo. Good goal from Nocerino at the end, but overall, it's not the team that we want to see play performing wise. You understand? So, of course, once again, it's a preseason friendly. It's a preseason tournament. So, I understand the urgency of playing everyone to see what they're made of. But these are not the players that I want to see on a consistent basis in official matches. And once again, much criticism needs to go to Montolivo for what, once again, he has shown. Milan went on to tie this game, as I mentioned before, with Nocerino's goal at the death, really in the stoppage time, and brought the game to penalty shootout. Of course, whoever was going to win the penalty shootout was going to be declared the winner of the Trofeo TIM. Donnarumma was in net, making two great saves. Really, I think he built confidence from that game against Madrid. Also, performing in that shootout there, where he wasn't victorious, but I think he got some experience there, and I saw much more confidence in him in this penalty shootout. So good to see that Donnarumma was performing and saved two penalty shots there to pretty much add the Trofeo TIM to Milan. Overall, some positive signs, I have to say, from Milan. Even though I saw a lot of negative, I saw some positives that could definitely work Milan's way this season. But now, the preseason friendly matches are done and dealt with, and the real serious stuff will start on Monday when Milan will face Perugia. So, on that note, there will be many videos coming up for you guys next week, guys, with match previews, reviews. We're also going to have the season preview along with all the transfer dailies. So make sure to subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with all our videos as we update you guys on a daily basis with everything AC Milan. And on that note, I'll be seeing you tomorrow for another transfer daily recap. Thank you for watching all, guys, and as usual, Forza Milan. Spanish side Malaga have made an official inquiry for Suso. However, Milan will only let him leave on loan.